For more information, check out my blog, dhukai.com. Follow me.
Hey guys, it's the end of the month, so that means it's time for my July favorites. Let's just get straight into it. I don't really have that many products this month because I know it's been a really busy month for me, so these are the things that I have just been grabbing, and they've been a part of my everyday makeup routine, whether it's for daytime or nighttime. So let's just get straight into the video. Oh, before anybody asks, I do have henna on my hands. I went to a wedding the other day and I put henna on, so that's what that is. So let's start with skin first. You guys have seen me use this combo a couple times already in a few videos, but I thought I'd mention it because this has been my everyday foundation routine for the last month. I haven't reached for any other foundation except for when I was going out to like a fancy occasion or something. The foundation that I've been loving lately is a mix of two. They're both by L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal True Match and this is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. The True Match has a more of a matte natural type of finish, where the True Match Lumi is very dewy. So when I mix the two together, I absolutely love the finish. It's this beautiful satin finish and it just gives your skin this healthy glow. I'm actually wearing it right now and I'm just in love with the way it makes my skin look. And mixing the two colors together gives me the most perfect shade for my skin tone. So the True Match, I'm a W8 Creme Cafe, and in the True Match Lumi, I'm a W6 Sun Beige. I just mix a little bit of this onto the back of my hand with a pump of this, mix it on the back of my hand, and then I apply it onto my skin, and I love it. The True Match Lumi has an SPF in it where this one doesn't, so that's an added bonus, and they're both drugstore foundations. I tried to wear pretty much all of the products that I'm mentioning in the video today so you guys can see how they actually look on my skin. So like I said, I'm wearing the foundation. I love the finish of these. I love the coverage of these. I feel like they cover my imperfections really well without being too heavy on my skin. Like, it feels like there's nothing really on your skin when you're actually wearing foundation. So that's what I really love about these two foundations mixed together. So love these. They have been my jam of the month. The next skin product that I want to talk about is a concealer, and this is by NARS, and this is the Radiant Creamy Concealer. I love this stuff. I do not like to touch up, especially concealer or anything. The only thing that I'll ever touch up are my lips, just for lipstick or whatever. And this concealer is just amazing. It's perfect for lazy girls like me. I know some people have said that this concealer creases on them, but I have combination skin, and whenever I wear this concealer, it doesn't crease up on me. It pretty much lasts throughout the entire day or night, or whenever I'm wearing it, it just lasts perfectly. What I do is I put this on and then I set this with my NARS translucent powder, and I am like good to go. I never have to touch up my under eye. So that's what I'm really loving about this product right now. I am in the color medium to ginger. This is about 1.5 shades lighter than my natural skin tone, so I use it as a concealer and as a highlight as well. Now, the one thing that I really love about this concealer, a little goes a really long way, and because of its consistency, it's really, really easy to blend. There it is on the back of my hand. Ignore the eyeshadow on my hand. And because it's a thicker consistency, it is really, really creamy and really, really easy to blend. And I'm not one of those people who like really heavy concealers. I find that they just don't flatter me personally. This, although it is very creamy and medium thickness of consistency, it does not look heavy on the skin at all. It blends out perfectly. It looks really, really creamy. It's really, really smooth, and it has great coverage. Moving on, let's talk about a lip product. This is by NYX, and this is the Butter Gloss in the color Apple Strudel. I love these glosses. Yes, you have to apply them multiple times because the color does fade and it doesn't last that long, but they're very, very inexpensive, and the colors are just beautiful. They smell absolutely amazing, and this color in particular, I really, really like. I feel like it's really summery, and it just kind of, if you're tan, it just makes your tan show up a little bit more. Like, I'm wearing it on my lips right now, and there is the color on the back of my hand. I have pigmented lips, so it's gonna look different on my lips than it is on the back of my hand. But one of the things that I really like about this gloss is that it's a creamy consistency, and it's a creamy type of gloss, so it's not very sticky at all. And because it's creamy, I find that it's pigmented enough that I don't need to wear a lipstick underneath, and I don't need to wear a lip liner. Like, this is just the gloss on its own, and I'm so happy with the way that it turns out on my lips, because I have a a really hard time finding glosses that cover my pigmented lips, and this is a gloss that covers my pigmented lips. It shows up a really nice color and just looks really... A lot of the time whenever I use creamy lip glosses and I put them on my pigmented lips, they look a little white, which I don't like, but this actually gives off a really nice color and I really like it. So dig in that. So for face makeup, I have not been into contouring lately, which is interesting because I used to love contouring, but I don't know, I feel like lately it's just too much, especially since the weather's warmer, it's summer. I don't want to contour and put on so much makeup and look super chiseled or anything like that. So I have just been digging, like putting a bronzer on. Like I'm wearing a bronzer today and it's the one I'm going to show you right now. It's by Lancome and this is the, if I can get it open, this is the Star Bronzer in the color Golden Riviera. When you initially get it, it has this gold spray on it. But I actually just used this side after like I used up the gold spray. The gold spray doesn't really go too far deep into it. Like if I was to wipe this, like if I go like that, like it's gone. So this has been my go-to bronzer for the last month. It is a little pricey. I actually got this in a goodie bag when I went to a Lancome event. And when I got it, I was like, whoa, this is huge. It's like the size of my face. This thing's gonna last forever and I think it's totally worth the money. I would totally purchase this when I run out of it, but I don't know if it's gonna be available still because it is limited edition, so it's probably out right now. Just kind of go on the perimeter of my face just to bronze up my skin and give myself a healthy glow. One of the things that I love about this bronzer is that it's not shimmery. That's how I fell in love with it, by kind of using it as a rough use product. You guys have rough use products where you're just like, I don't really care about this product that much, so I'm just going to use it for rough use whenever I'm just running an errand or just doing something random. You don't want to use your good stuff, so you just kind of use up the rough stuff. I thought this was a rough use product and then I started using it all the time and I'm like, whoa, I really, really like this product. So I'm really thankful that it's so big and I haven't used up most of it. So I like the fact that it's a reddish orange tone because it makes me look like I just came out of the sun and I have a natural tan. So that's the reason why I'm digging this bronzer right now. It's my go-to. Have it on right now. It's just such an amazing bronzer. It's very, very buttery and smooth. It's not powdery or chalky at all. And it's super, super pigmented. There's a swatch of it on the back of my hand right there. I know it looks like it just disappears onto the back of my hand, but I promise you, I'm wearing it right now and it shows up really well on my skin. So love that. It's such a beautiful bronzer. This next product was actually recommended to me on my May favorites video and I was on the fence about it for a little while. I never really picked it up, but then when I read that comment on my May favorites video, I was like, okay, you know what? Let me just try it out. It is such a versatile product. I love to use it as a wash of color for my lids. I use it as an inner corner highlight. I use it as a blush. I use it as a highlighter. I use it for pretty much everything. It's such a beautiful product. This is by Becca and it's the Shimmering Skin Perfector in Topaz. How beautiful is that color? Oh my god, if you are tanned or deeper than I am, you need this color in your life, especially if you love the whole J-Lo glow type of look. You need this. It's such a beautiful color. It's so buttery and creamy and soft. It's very, very pigmented, so a little will go a very long way. I know these are a little pricey, but because they're so pigmented, you just use a tiny little bit. So this bad boy is going to last you forever. There's a heavy swatch of it on the back of my hand. It's so beautiful, and when you blend it out, it just gives you that luminous glow. I'm actually wearing it as a highlight right now and a little bit over my blush. I'm wearing it on my inner corner and on the centers of my lid as well, and my cupid's bow. So just really, really loving it. It gives you that natural healthy glow without looking very, very shimmery. Like, it gives you that glow from within. It's so pretty. Thank you to whoever recommended this product to me on my May favorites video. I'm just in love with this product. I'm just so glad that I got it because now I don't know what I would do without this. This very last product I saved for last because this is just, oh my god. I don't know why I never reached for this product before, but it has become one of my favorite eyeshadows of life. You guys know that I am very, very lazy when it comes to doing my makeup. I want one thing to do multiple things, and this eyeshadow does that. This is by NARS, and this is in the color Persia. I know it looks really, really scary when you look at it in the pan. It's like a very beautiful burnt apricot orange type of color. It's just stunning. I love this color for warming up my crease. I love this color as an all-over color on my lid. I love it to smoke out my lower lash line, which I did today. Like, I use this to smoke up my lower lash line. I'm also wearing this as a blush. I kid you not. Like, it's so beautiful, especially if you have a tan or if you're deeper than you're my skin tone or deeper than I am. You need this color in your life. You will thank me later. This color just brings out that glow and takes it to the next level. Kid you not. So here's a swatch of it. This shadow is so pigmented, like a little goes such a long way. I actually, whenever I use it on my lids, I have to tap it off on the back of my hand and then go onto my lids because it's so pigmented. So it looks like that, and then here's a heavy swatch of it, but I mean, you wouldn't wear it like that. You blend it out and it looks... I find that, like, I have really dark brown eyes. Whenever I wear this color on my lower lash line or on my lid, I feel like it brings out the red in my eyes and it just makes my eyes look more of a reddish brown, which I really, really like. If you have blue eyes or green eyes or gray eyes, this is really going to make your eyes pop. I wore this in a tutorial actually when I was wearing green contact lenses. It made them look like intense, like emerald green. I have naturally brown eyes and I find that this color actually brings out the brown in my eyes and it looks really, really pretty. So I'm absolutely in love with this color. It's just such, I think it's almost a holy grail product for me. So that's about it for my favorites of the month. Leave me some comments below and let me know what some of the products that you have been loving. I definitely love to check them out. Obviously, I read all the comments because I picked this bad boy up because of a comment, and I'm so grateful for that comment because I love this thing. So let me know what some of your favorites have been. I love to check them out. Give this video a nice big thumbs up. It really helps me out. Subscribe if you're not, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!